Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Movies on Our Minds. On this show, we get to talk about the movies such as the action, the comedies, the thrillers, the animation, but specifically, the movie that is on all of our minds. And the movie that we're thinking about today is the latest Illumination film, Sing. In this film, a koala bear named Buster Moon has one final chance to restore his theater to its glory by producing the world's greatest singing competition. The film stars Matthew McConaughey, Reese Witherspoon, Seth MacFarlane, Scarlett Johansson, John C. Reilly, and a ton of other talented voice actors. Now, before we begin, I'd like to introduce our guest. We have Kevin returning again.
How you doing?
Kevin, you doing good?
Yeah, a little hungry and a little sad, but I'm fine.
Bless your heart. We got returning man Malik. AKA,
it's Johnny.
Oh, is you Johnny?
I'm Johnny.
Oh, you Johnny today.
I'm Johnny.
Oh, I understand. So how are you doing today, Johnny?
I'm good. I saw my dad. He broke out of jail for me. It was pretty enjoyable. Like it warmed my heart to see him actually love me. Mm-hmm. Something people of my certain origin don't get very often.
You talking about English origins?
I'm talking about the gorillas. Gorilla dads don't really care for their gorilla children.
We got new man Corrado. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing good.
I'm glad, man, that you're here. You get to talk to us about Sing, you know. Good.
Can you sing?
Hell no.
It'd be like that. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Sing, starting with the cast and characters. We had a ton of colorful characters. What do y'all think about that?
Kevin? Okay, so as far as the casting goes, I think it was well done that they kind of found the right people to portray the right ethnicities within the film as well. Like Rosita with her 25 kids and her husband Norman, who works every day. That's Reese Witherspoon, who is obviously a white woman. It was kind of like the all-American thing going down. Mm-hmm. And then Johnny and his dad and them was kind of seemed like the Russian mafia and all that. I kind of like the way that went about. I love that everybody actually sung their actual voices to songs that we know. Mm-hmm. And I think
So you like the pop culture?
I do, because I'm a pop culture fan.
Okay.
And let me tell y'all, oh Lord, was I losing my mind while in that theater, especially when Shake It Off came on. That was
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care for Shake It Off, but when I heard it, I was like, okay.
Oh, it was going on you?
It was alright. It was well timed.
What song did you like from the film?
I loved all the songs. Just me personally, I don't like T Swizzy.
Oh my God.
Nothing against T Swizzy as a person.
Yeah.
Just her music doesn't kind of speak to me like it speaks to teenage girls.
Who would be your favorite character from the film? Or who is your favorite character?
Don't even ask. Go ahead. Go first.
Oh, yeah, Johnny. What's your favorite character from the film?
Actually, you know what? I think Donald was pretty awesome. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
Who was Donald?
It was Johnny. It was obviously Johnny. Johnny from the start, Johnny from the end. When I saw him hop on that board, man, I was like, oh, that was me dying and going to heaven.
I understand.
Yeah, and the accent was dope too. I don't know where he got like Russian mafia from. That was definitely no. He was definitely UK thief.
UK thief.
Yes, an English thief. That's what they do. That's obviously what they do. Now the Bears, those were the Russian mafia.
Who's your favorite character, Kevin?
Mina, the elephant.
All
that
right,
was Tori Kelly, and she sung her ass off all the way through, and I really love seeing her develop from that shy elephant. Although it's weird seeing the tall elephant be I'm so scared and stuff. But she really came out of her shell as the film went about, and I really enjoyed it.
You think any of these characters... before I ask that, what about yours? I know you had a favorite character.
I was thinking Rosita.
Rosita?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably my best.
Why?
Rosita which one was the pig, the wife?
That was her.
Rosita.
Exactly, that's why. Because the elephant and Rosita, they had the best character development throughout the movie.
Yeah, okay.
The best transformation from beginning to end, and that's why I like both of them.
Okay.
None of y'all like Buster?
No.
No?
The movie's called Sing. I was there for the singing and the performing.
What about the mouse?
Mike?
Mike.
It's Seth MacFarlane, and for me that music is too old school for me. It's just I can't get
It's
into
not
it.
just the music. I'm talking about the character.
He's saying.
I love.
His singing was great.
You don't like the character,
he's
Mike?
Too egotistical, tough guy stuff. That tiny little mouse and all that. That's just me. I don't go for that kind of character.
I'm
That's
sorry,
just
he was too what?
Huh?
He was too what?
Egotistical.
One more time?
Egotistical.
I feel like Johnny's getting something with that, but you know. Anyway, yeah, he was egotistical.
He kind of
especially like the
somebody.
especially like the very beginning when we first introduced to him, and he was being
Playing the trumpet and all that.
Yeah, and he was being mad. He was mad at him for giving him a penny. It's like that's all you got.
I know you got more, bro.
Go.
But the thing was that.
That's for you.
But the thing.
That's it.
That's all I got.
Give
Man.
me your wallet.
That's all
That's
I
No,
got.
I'm giving. No, I'm my mic. I'm my mic.
Yeah, but
My
he said that he knew he was lying. That's what.
That's all I got, man.
It don't matter. Give me the rest.
That's all I got, man.
Take it back. I don't want it. Yeah. But yeah, it was just like after seeing that, it was like, yeah.
And then when he felt like he was going to win the competition, $100,000, got that black card, got that car and all that. Realized that since he don't have that money, the government's coming after him.
I wish it would have showed that part when they reported.
That's what I was
hoping for. That's what I was hoping for. That would have been great.
I felt like any of these characters were too stereotypical, such as
They
your
were
character.
all they were all
stereotypical.
beyond stereotypical, but it's to be expected for
What made who stereotypical?
Like
Mike was the stereotypical jerkwad who felt like everything was deserved for him.
Could have been
Okay,
a pimp.
but what his ethnicity was stereotyped or?
No, his character
Yeah.
as a whole.
Okay, I'm not seeing the connection, but go ahead.
Also,
What about not Rosita, yours?
Mina?
Yeah, Mina, she
the
was very
stereotypical super shy
stereotypical.
girl
Yeah.
who at the end of the movie realizes she has no reason to be shy.
Especially her family members. Let's not forget, like the grandfather.
But she was-
Man, if I had your
but-
singing.
Right, she was getting pushed by her dad. I'm sorry, her grandfather, which kind of made her be more reserved.
But I'm saying,
But
like,
it's still
the
a stereotypical.
stereotypical.
On what grounds?
The
The
shy
girl?
character,
Being a girl.
Not just the
the
shy character within
who
the
breaks out of
family.
her shell at the end of the movie. That is the stereotype.
And the family that breaks her out.
Yeah.
Well, not just the
Not
family.
the family, but like the
I mean, the
mentor
family
coach.
members.
The
Honestly-
mentor coach who
There you
breaks
go.
her out of her shell with a single pep talk, who he does not even believe in until the end of the movie.
Well, I don't see that as stereotype. I see that as cliche.
They're both, really.
It's not the same.
It's not the same thing, but it was both.
I don't think it's the same. They're not the same.
They're not
but
the same, but
they
they're
both
one in
happen.
the same.
Yeah. So we can agree with that. All
I
right.
could go on with all the stereotypes,
With all the stereotypes.
like Johnny's stereotype.
Of course, he was stereotyped.
Yes, the
Simple kid on the
black,
skateboard.
yeah,
with that tough life.
the black kid with daddy issues who only wants to do something that the dad seems as girly.
What happened to all the female gorillas in the
Where were all the female
his
girls?
wife and the sister?
And also, why were all the interspecies relationship like
The same.
criminals?
Oh.
What?
That goes that to stereotypes.
Every interspecies relationship was only done through criminals. It's like when you saw the scene where it was like Johnny was talking to his dad in the
You talking about that? Okay.
no, but like in that scene, everybody who was talking with someone else, the only same species
Was
conversation
Johnny
was
and
Johnny
his
and
dad.
his father. Everybody else were different species, but nowhere else in the movie, literally nowhere else in the movie, did you see any one species intermingle with another species. They were always so like all the pigs were
Except
together.
when they were
Except
practicing
in the movie.
rehearsal.
Yeah, except no, because even with rehearsal, all the frogs were one group. All the little fox cats were one group.
Japanese little
Yeah,
mangas,
whatever
whatever
they
they
were.
were.
No, they was a J-pop group.
J-pop group.
But and all the rabbits were one group.
Mm-hmm.
But like all the group sessions, they were all the same species. And when it came to couples, all the couples were just
couples
one
were one
species,
species.
except for the criminals.
That's true.
What's up with that? That's just I'm just curious.
Maybe that's just
like,
Illumination.
maybe.
What about Nana? What y'all think about her? Or was she just
Nana was the old lady who came from the singing glory days. Eddie's
And gave them the money
Eddie's
for
like
the
grandmother,
theater.
all that.
I know. But thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Kevin, you are very appreciated. You are love.
Okay, are you going to answer his question?
Oh, you was asking me specifically?
I was asking all of y'all.
Hey,
You
like,
look at him while
Madonna.
saying it.
I mean, I know I'm good looking, but come on. Like,
What did you think? Let's start with you.
She was a pretty big jerk for her to give that much money as she did.
She was a jerk to give the money.
No, she was a jerk, and you wouldn't expect it. She was very generous.
She was pretty generous when she bought the thing and gave it back to him.
Right. I didn't see
That was
that.
super generous.
You talking about the end?
Yeah, I mean, I saw it coming because
Of course.
It's a
cliche
generic
of the movie,
yeah.
but as a whole, I didn't see why it should have happened.
Right.
Do you agree with that, Kevin?
No.
Really?
The thing is that she was kind of like a diva because she has this like legendary status and all that. Because really,
Really, what?
oh please. Anywho, she was seen as a diva because she has a legendary status thing.
All right.
And he was trying to tell her about how he had this way to get back to where he used to be, and she was supposed to come check it out. So granted, it failed at first because everything got destroyed. But then when he saw how they all worked together and they really believed in the dream, she had to change her heart and all that.
When we get to plot, I need to talk about why they didn't
All
work.
right, one more set of characters before we get to the plot. And
no,
that,
like I said, when we get to that, I need to talk about why that didn't work because I don't understand.
we're going to get to it. And the last set of characters I want to talk about is the Mafia Bears.
Unnecessary.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
Yeah,
I liked them at one point when they almost swallowed Mike. I wish they would have swallowed Mike. They need to learn to chew their food. But other than that, I would have been completely fine if they didn't exist. Completely fine.
Do you agree?
They were stupid.
They were stupid.
And jerks.
Them being jerks wasn't the problem. Them being jerks and then nothing happening to them was the problem.
So
The worst that happened was
They came in to wreak havoc for like a scene and then left.
Hey,
Yeah, that's the only
Which
Why is
that
that
havoc
okay?
affects the rest of the film, but it's just like
Okay, you guys are forgetting. After the theater was destroyed, they were looking for Mike, and they found him at some point, and then his girl came and saved him when he was from singing all that.
But what
I
happened
didn't
to
even
them?
know they had a real connection. I thought that was just some
Right.
I thought she was just some floozy.
And on top of that, all right, you know what?
But hold on. What happened to the Bears? Like, was it
Afterwards, when they tried to get on when they tried to catch him when he got on the car, who knows?
Exactly. Who
But
knows?
I'm saying they weren't in just one scene where they tried to catch him.
Oh, so that's how the. Okay. To get on that, let's go ahead and jump into the plot, story, and structure of the film, and I'm gonna continue right there. You said you don't know what happened to the Bears, right?
Yeah.
Because
When the bear jumped on top of the car, right?
He's gone forever.
Yeah.
No. Remember when he got to the theater? That's when the bear picked him up on the backstage.
Yes.
That's what happened to the bear. The bear followed him to the backstage.
No. That the bear picking him up at the backstage.
Mhm.
He picked him up, proceeded to walk with him, waited a solid 20 minutes to leave the entire stage, put him in his mouth, got hit with the door,
Spit him out.
spit him out, and then the guy drove away, and then the bear hopped on the car, and that's when the bear was never to be seen again.
Oh,
Because
so
there were two
I'm
scenes- there was one
I'm
scene
vice
that-
versa.
yeah.
Then I turned it. All right, so I
Yeah.
switched my scenes.
So I want to know what happened to the bear,
okay.
what happened to Mike,
Mhm.
aka is Mike.
No, he got away.
No, he didn't, because the bear was still holding on to the back of the car. So he got away, but not really.
Okay, so that's probably just to be like fun to us and all that, like
No, see-
cliffhanger and
see,
all that.
I don't like that. You need to understand when it's right to leave it up to the imagination. That's not something to leave up to the imagination. That's like, no,
You
what
don't
happened?
find it to be funny?
No.
No!
Because I don't like Mike, and I actually
did not
want
like-
to know what
I
happened.
didn't
Oh,
like
you don't like Mike?
No!
I like his
I'm
singing
not the
voice.
only
I
one who
love-
didn't like him.
No.
Okay.
The moment he was first introduced with the coin and being mean to him, every scene he was in, it was like, oh my gosh,
He's just a
cut
bigger,
away from
bigger
him. If
jerk.
he's not going to sing, get off of him.
Yeah,
I
'cause
don't like him.
his singing was pretty solid.
Yes, Seth MacFarlane
He
can
was a
sing.
great
That's,
singer.
I was like,
That's
wow.
all he contributed, though.
But to go back on the Bears right quick, who got mad the second those Bears walked into the theater and was about to kill Mike? And instead of killing Mike, he said, "Go ahead, take the $1,000 out of the check."
$100,000.
I'm like, why?
Oh yeah, the 100,000.
Mike. Two things really quick. One, why would the money still be here? Do you have any idea how easy it is to be stolen from right here? Like this would have been me if I was the call. Why would the money be here? Do you have any idea how easy it is for it to be
First
stolen?
off, who are you?
Hold on. Do you have any idea how easy it is for it to be stolen? That's the first thing. Second thing, why do you think that money is yours to take? Thirdly, who are these bears you bringing into my establishment? Boy, if you don't get your old pina colada face set, I'm gonna need you to get out of my store. I'm gonna need you to get out of my theater. I need y'all out of here because y'all got me flustered right now. I'm in the middle of a
Okay.
scene. I got Nana right here. She's endorsing me. So I'm gonna need you. to leave.
I think you're forgetting something.
Now.
I think you're forgetting about something. He never had the $100,000. So
That's not the
No,
point.
that's not the point. It's the point of the Bears just came in and took over. Like, where's my money?
They're being like gangster like.
Exactly.
That don't mean, like,
you don't let them know that.
Moon didn't know. Moon didn't know anything, but Mike also didn't tell him, like, let him know, like, they had nothing to do with.
But Moon still was like, the way he reacted was like,
Oh, okay,
yo, can you give him the money,
just-
please? Yeah,
Yeah,
the money's
it's
right
here.
there. Like,
He
it
knows
almost
he doesn't
was
have
a
it.
That
part of
was
this.
wrong.
Right, he knows he doesn't have it. He shouldn't go, hey, it's right here. Just go ahead and take it.
But what pissed me off more than just all that was the fact that he smashed it with a bat and with all this glass right there. In my mind, it's like, if I was Buster, I would have killed the Bears. Mike, I'll deal with you later. But the Bears just came and messed up my theory. So when he came back at the end, or one of the Bears came back at the end to get Mike from backstage, if I saw the bear,
These Bears would have caught it.
I'm really trying to understand what exactly could y'all do as a koala against a bear.
Do you not know how agile koalas are?
Yes, I do.
Okay then, hop on his face, claw his face off. Claw his face off. He's not gonna expect a koala to
Okay,
hop
there
on
are
his face.
3 of them. So how do you expect his face
You
to
take
go?
you take out the one who pays them. They ain't got no reason to fight.
Which one was that?
The one who was holding Mike. Obviously,
Are you sure about that?
He's the one in charge. He's
Yeah, he was the
one
leader, but
killing Mike.
we don't know he was the financial situation behind all
That's
of
what-
it.
That's what the leader is.
Yeah.
He's the one who delegates the paychecks.
That's not always the case, but okay.
So no offense, Baruch. But if I assassinated Baruch, the guy who signs our paychecks, how are you going to get a signed paycheck? He's been assassinated. You don't get paid.
Right, that's what I'm getting at.
like, where'd I go? But anyway, continue. Metaphorically speaking.
Metaphorically speaking, of course.
Yes.
If I assassinate the guy who signs our paychecks, you don't get signed paychecks, so you don't
You
get
can
paid.
always find out the outlet, but okay.
What's the other outlet?
I don't know, but find
That's
it.
the point.
They not finna look for no other outlet. They finna go get a new job.
I understand that, but at the same time, I'm also thinking like I really don't understand
No,
why y'all didn't.
The Bears no longer live. They're dead.
Another thing that bothered me, besides the Bears, of course,
The
it
Wee
caught
Bear
my
Bears?
attention. The Wee Bear Bears. I love Wee Bear Bears, yo. That's the show. I love Wee Bear Bears. Ice Bear for life. Anyway, was at the beginning of the movie when they were flying through all the characters and introducing them. To me, I thought that was lazy, and the reason I thought that was lazy was because at the end when they're gonna do like their competition and everything, we already know who's gonna make it. Everybody that you didn't introduce. So that long line that was like 1,000 people, they're obviously not gonna go anywhere because you didn't give it to us at that moment. Go ahead.
Johnny didn't technically make it.
But you knew he was going to go.
Yes, but he didn't technically make it.
Yes,
also,
technically, but he still won.
Also, this is a kids movie.
I
That is
know,
the easiest
but you know what?
way.
No, I don't want to. I'm not going to judge it off of a kids movie anymore. Some things like action wise, you can get away with it because of kids, but the way you set it up, no. Because when you have classics like some right here at this table, How to Train Your Dragon, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy, they don't do it like that.
Don't do that.
How many characters do they have in How to Train Your Dragon?
How many main characters?
Main
Characters.
Thank you. Dragons don't count.
Three.
Sorry.
But let's go
You
to
said
Kung
three?
Fu. Yeah,
You said three.
Let's go to Kung Fu Panda. I think that's better.
You ready? How many main characters in Kung Fu Panda
Kong
live separate from one another?
live separate from one
Yes.
another.
Don't live in the same household.
Don't
Go.
all of them don't?
I think
Two?
2, exactly. Poe and the ninjas.
No,
I know they're not
I was
ninjas.
thinking Poe and his dad.
No.
They
So,
live together, but they don't live.
Yes,
in
Poe
the Jay
and his
Palace.
dad live together in their little Lao Meng shop.
Okay,
No,
wait. Where is this going? Where's this going?
My point is, you don't have to do 1.5 million jump cuts because
They don't do 1.5 million jump cuts in that.
that's my
That's
point.
his point.
Because Poe is right here, so you show me a little sign with Poe, and the 4 or
Furious
5, the Furious 5, thank you, all live here.
Yeah.
So you show me the little jump cut of Poe, and you show me the little jump cut of the Furious 5 doing the little Furious E5y stuff.
But they,
So
they
are you
weren't
saying
foster
because
kids.
because the main characters in Sing were all separate, you can
Right.
understand why they did the way they
Yes,
did?
because there's a character who lives here, there's a character who lives here, there's a character who lives
But
here.
I'm
there's a character
saying,
who
like,
lives
you-
here, and this is where everything takes place.
For
So
us,
go,
if you're doing a singing competition, the way you introduce them is like, I'm saying we already know who's going to make it to the end. But then again, we saw that in the trailer. So,
Yeah.
again, that's probably a reason why I can't really complaining so much. I was just thinking in the movie, if I didn't see the trailer, I thought that would have been a lazy way to introduce the characters.
So let me
That's
ask you.
just me.
Let me ask you this: if they didn't do it that way in the beginning, and you're saying basically he would have to set up the competition. The iguana would still have to make the mistake of $100,000 and print out all those flyers that go flying out, and it came across all the people who saw it. Would that have been a better way to introduce them?
I think that would be a little bit better.
Yeah, but if you introduce them like that, where it only came to let's say if they're only going to show it to a few people,
Okay.
like it'll only fly into a few windows because you can't show 1.5 million people.
Right.
You still don't get with when it flew onto the Rosita.
Yes.
When it flew on a Rosita's window, all you saw was Rosita
Washing
As
dishes.
a matter of fact,
but you didn't see Rosita being a mother.
before we get to Rosita, if we were to just take the screen time of Buster, right? So from the beginning of the film, when we were introduced to him, all the way up to the flyers getting out there and him giving the auditions, right?
Yeah.
Take out the screen time of everybody else, right? We just had that to that. How long would that have been?
A while.
No, just think about it for a second.
A while.
10 minutes.
What's your point?
10 minutes. Okay, 10 minutes. My point is, you can stay with Buster for 10 minutes perfectly fine and introduce his character and give him character development. As the flyers go out and it hits everybody's window or door or however they get, those characters could just be like, oh my gosh, I'm ready. I could do this, I could do that. And then when they come to the theater and then you give us the people that go through to the auditions, then give us the rest of the character development from there.
Something.
What am I missing?
When they were introduced, we got a glimpse into their talent. They were
It's both into their talent and into their lifestyle as to why we should care about these characters.
Yeah.
Because when they called on the giraffe, I didn't care about the giraffe. The giraffe wasn't important to me. He didn't have a backstory that made me interested in him.
But
I'm saying, like, if you didn't know any of these backstories, if you didn't know any of these characters before the auditions, you would not know who's gonna go. So, if anything, this would be more of a surprise. Then when they pick them out,
honestly, at the end of the day, I kind of cared who went, but I cared more about liking the characters who went. Like, when I saw Johnny got up there, I was like, yes, Johnny has an escape from his
gangster dad,
from his thieving dad,
Ooh.
because his dad's a thief, not a gangster, and Rosita has an opportunity to escape, to find her passion again, and not have to be a single mother to 25 children.
She wasn't single.
Quotes.
He's just not.
He works and does nothing else. Yeah. He literally walks into the house and goes to sleep.
Yeah, but that doesn't make her single.
Well, it's a kids movie. We're not
She is
talking
a
about
single mother. She's a single mother. Doesn't help, but with the raising of children. So she has an outlet for not having to be just raising the children.
All right.
For 25 kids.
25 kids.
A lot of kids.
Nothing can be said about Mike because I never cared about his character. I had hoped he would have found happiness and understanding that he doesn't have to be the best, and not everything is a competition.
My question is, was he homeless? Because he was really the only one of the main characters.
Probably
he was.
I would guess that.
He only wore the same. He wore the same suit everywhere.
So you're saying that you'd rather have the backstory before we get to the auditions?
I need a reason to care about these characters.
Okay. I'd rather you introduce the characters after the audition and then show us why we should care about all these individual characters, and then as we expand and go deeper into the film, we learn who these people are, and then down the line, as they are rehearsing and they're auditioning, then we see who they really are.
But that wouldn't really work because we didn't really know why. We wouldn't know why Mina was really reluctant to go in because we didn't. Because then we went ahead and see
after. I'm just
but
saying. I'm saying the way they set it up. I think they could have switched it up.
By that point, I've already lost interest in all the characters because they haven't given me a reason to care about these characters. If you wait, because what you're saying is basically like we get 10 minutes of Buster. Then they do their auditions. Then they get selected, and then we get their backstory.
It's over.
But by that point, I've stopped caring about all these characters except for Buster because he's the only one I've been given information about.
So what?
For all the other characters,
his history with his dad and about car washing and all that.
For all the other characters, all I know is that they can sing.
That's it.
That's all you need to know for now until you get the backstory.
Did you care about Nana?
No, I just wanted her to get the money.
Right. Because all she did was sing.
Yeah.
You didn't have a reason to care about her.
But then again, I didn't like her character. Wait.
Nana
you're talking about Nana,
the llama lady. All she did was sing at the beginning of the movie with no backstory.
Yeah.
And you don't care about her as a character. All you wanted was for her to give the money.
Yeah.
There's no reason to like her because all she did was sing up until about 30 minutes until the movie was over. There was no reason to care about her.
So you okay with just the backstory before the audition?
Yes, because
Okay.
it gave me a reason to care about the characters.
Another question I had too, Rosita. Who thought as soon as you want to say it?
Let me say this, because this is exactly what I thought as soon as I saw it. Why is she not an engineer? Why is she not a billion? Why does she not have 50 nannies to take care of her 25 kids?
Yeah.
This lady in a single night, not even a full night. She's just like, I gotta be here early tomorrow so I can sing. Let me build a baby daycare center that wakes up my kids, feeds them, gives them their book bag as they walk out the door, kicks the door behind them, also tosses my husband his keys because I know he's going to lose them.
I thought the recorder reminded him that the key was in his coat pocket.
Nope, and it threw it to him. And he was like at the door. Oh, I did find the keys. Thank you.
No. He's right. She threw it to him
in the beginning,
but they were in his coat pocket. But
wait, how did she throw it to him?
She threw him the keys in the backstory in the.
Right.
We're learning about Rosita's character.
Oh yeah, the tape recorder said check your pocket.
Yes,
it was like,
that's what I'm
getting.
But she knew to put his keys in his coat pocket
and put it on the tape recorder. And
she thought.
Yeah, that's what it bothered me because like you're trying to go for $100,000 prize off of singing. You could make a
sell
lot
that.
more by just selling your inventions. Like just showing.
You guys, it's not that really that serious of a thing that you think along those lines because it's really supposed to be like. You're supposed to see it as the humor in it. Like
that humor could be taken to make some money.
Yeah. Right. This woman.
That's like $1 million joke.
I think it was hilarious.
This woman could loan him the money just so she could win it again.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he really could.
I think it was hilarious that she did all that one night to take care of them to go sing. Come on, like, when we saw it, I was like, really, Rosita, you have this kind of skill.
Right, that's the point. Why are you not an engineer?
It was funny. It's like because that's not her dream apparently.
It doesn't matter.
And that's we don't even know if she even had an engineering degree that she graduated from like Georgia Tech or something like that. I'm saying that's the humor behind it. You can have a whole history with saying about how she has that kind of skill. Yet this is what she's been reduced to.
I want a prequel of learning how she learned how to do stuff like that. That's what I want.
Know what's
before she got married.
I don't want no prequels.
Or a sequel where she's like the dean of Georgia Tech or something.
None of these prequels that are doing good this year to me.
That's just 2016 though. 2016 is a whole new year.
I mean, none of these prequels at all. The only prequel that Illumination has actually done is Minions, and I thought that wasn't a prequel.
Yeah, that wasn't a prequel. That was a side project. That was a cash grab.
That was a prequel spinoff.
It was a
what? A prequel spinoff.
A what?
Prequel spinoff. Prequel spinoff.
What's that word?
Prequel spinoff.
Not that word.
It's okay. Like a whole bunch of
spinoff.
Not that word.
Spell it, dash it, spin
yes,
off.
They go. You cannot separate them when it comes to Minions.
Exactly.
S-P.
Oh my god.
You forgot the dash after that S, sir.
O-F-F.
Sir. You know, I hope you don't write my checks. You could miss it. Like, sir, you forgot the decimal over there.
The Cleveland Show was also a spinoff. Stephanie Carlin, shout out.
That took place separately from the Family Guy in the same timeline.
A continuous spinoff.
Yes, it is a continuous.
Continuity spinoff, if you will.
Continuous, not continuity.
Hey man,
that's some terms set.
It's like making up words, okay?
Set terms.
It's not.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I just like making.
Okay, cool. let's be clear. Minions takes place before Despicable Me, which is why it's a prequel, right? Yeah. What makes it a spinoff?
Because it's not a Despicable Me.
Yeah, it's a spinoff because it's about the side characters.
Okay, not about.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gru?
Yeah, I'll give you an example. If you did a prequel to Monsters University, which they have Monsters University, Monsters Inc., right? Yeah. And it was about Boo. It's still a prequel, but that's a spinoff because it's not about.
I get it, but at the same time, I'm also thinking like what he's saying doesn't take out what you were saying. So that's
it does not.
I was trying, okay? I was trying.
really hard. And
I was trying. You know what? You don't have to highlight the failure part.
All right, y'all. No, if you would give it out of 10.
Yeah, I rated it on IMDb 8.
Cool. You giving it an 8?
Either 8 or 9. I forget which one. Yeah.
Ooh, a 9. Dang.
What about you, Malik? What would you get?
I'll give it an 8. It was a good movie.
You give
Yeah.
it an
It was no Moana, but it was a good movie.
It was no.
eight? Okay. Kevin?
I said an 8.
8?
Yes,
What would you
but that was mostly for me because it really hit home base for me because I love music and performing and all that. But because it was a familiar story, that's why I took off 2 points.
He saw so many characters within himself.
I did.
So many
All right.
egotistical characters.
No.
I'm just
I'll give it...
Mike, the Frog,
I
Lana,
probably...
the J-pop crew.
the J-pop.
Didn't listen to what
group.
anybody else had to say. Just wanted to sing and dance.
I'll probably give it a 7.
Okay.
Get out.
0.8.
Bringing us down.
Get out. I'll close the show.
0.8.
Thank you guys. We had a good time here today.
Nah. No. All right, y'all. But all right, we're gonna wrap it up from here. And if you don't mind, everybody,
You
Kevin,
can
what
find
do
me
you
on PlayStation Network, JRUltimateWater, and Facebook with Kevin Ware Jr.
all right, cool. Malik, where can we find you?
Malik Dubstepping Christie, MALIK CHRISTIE. Also, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram.
That was all
Snapchat.
one plug.
I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, basically everything else. You'll see it in the little tagline. Just had to point out because
Don't put it
that
there.
one's wrong.
It don't matter.
What do you do?
That one's wrong.
I know what he's doing.
That one's
Oh, it's in
wrong.
post?
Yeah.
BLACKFRE 2400. Also, check me out on Anime Talk. Comes out January 3rd. Hope to see you there.
All right, where can we find you?
On Facebook, Corrado Juan Harper, CORRADO JUANHARPER.
Is it Juan like Obi-Wan?
No, Juan Pablo.
Okay.
All right, y'all. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at Baroque Barocco, BROQUEBROKO. Guys, let us know what you think about this episode. Did you see Sing? Did you agree with our thoughts? Leave us a comment and also tell us what movies you want us to talk about. Until then, I'm your host Baruch, and we will see you next time on Movies on Our Minds.
Bye.
They're gone. They're gone.
Yeah, they're probably... Yeah.
You suck.
I know I do.